Well, hey everybody, this is Buddy. I'm back at the church sign. If you can see it right behind me, it says, aspire to inspire before you expire. Wow, I needed to hear that one today. Thank God. It has been a minute since I've been here. Yeah, I haven't been riding to Rogersville almost in 2 years. But now that I'm starting back, it's going to be interesting to see when they change the signs every often. But when they do, I'll get them. I'll definitely get them. But I'm going to get both sides of this one today. So let's walk around here. The wind is blowing, so maybe you can hear me pretty good. But what this side says is, be quick to praise and slow to criticize. Now that says a lot right there. And boy, that is true. Really, it don't criticize anybody. Because if you criticize people, you're only criticizing yourself, and criticizing somebody's judging. Now, to judge rightful condemnation onto someone because you have an opinion is not good for you. In other words, whatever you think they're doing, it may show up in your life, and that's kind of what the scriptures talks about. It's better to see the situation, call it what it is, pray for them, and if you do talk to them, don't criticize them to their face, and don't talk about them and gossip. Gossip is just as bad as criticism to them. It doesn't do a body any good. At this day and time right now, people, we need our bodies to be working at optimum how do you say it? Optimum potential. We need all cylinders hitting on every lick. We need the timing of our being to be right-mindedness. Stay out of other people's businesses. Drop the drama from family, friends. Don't get involved in their drama. It's called detaching. The sooner and the better that we learn our lessons in this world, detaching is one of the greatest. It came easy for me. I don't, if I go off into that, it'd take a while to explain it, but I love my children. I had a season with them while they were babies and young girls and young women, and then they went out of my life. My wife, first wife, I loved her, and that at 20 years of marriage, that ended. Of course, the girls were pretty much almost grown, and I detached when I woke up August 17, 2003. And it was easy. It was something that was given to me as a gift. I detached from anything and everything of what anybody thought or said or about me. It doesn't matter what people say about you. It doesn't matter what people think you are or think you're not. I tried to live my young life like all that stuff mattered. And all it done was it kept me in time. It kept me striving in time, to tell you the truth. But once I woke up, I realized that I could collapse time. And that's what I've made this August will be 20 years of my peaceful consciousness awakening, where my mind became completely still. And I instantly learned how to meditate, transcend this reality with meditating and lucid dreaming and out-of-body experiences to teach me these things. I was downloaded with valuable information. Of course, I still don't even understand most of what I was seeing and doing in those interventions in my life. I did go back in time and and literally physically walk the street like I'm walking this street right here, like I'm walking with my feet dragging the ground. You hear that? I would test myself. I'd be in either a younger body, or sometimes I was in an older body, and sometimes I was the same age. But I know that sounds crazy, but that's one reason I'm saying it, because if I can do it, you can do it. There's things in us that cause cancer. There's things in us that cause disease. And if we're not doing our inner work and studying more heartedly about how to do inner work. There's plenty of ways to understand that on the internet. Most Christians are afraid it's New Age, but I'm here to tell you it's not. We're moving into a time when it will be so common, because right now time is an illusion. This world is an illusion. But the things that happened to us in the past, if we don't deal with them, they carry over into this moment of this now conscious, of this continuum of this divine timeline. It's a present. That's why they call it now. I practice staying in the now so hard and so easily hard that I collapsed time. By doing that, I was able to heal my body, change my life, do things that I never thought I would be able to do, understand things that I thought I'd never be able to understand. And all that means absolutely nothing. What I know is only for me, and what I can teach or show someone is just a tip of an iceberg that could be unlocked, the potential in you. You have, every one of you, you have Christ atoms in you. The very essence of what Yeshua ben Joseph is you. Manifested now in this atom, this very neutrons that hold everything together, which there is nothing that is together. If you get that, then you're well on your way of understanding what I've been talking about. We seem to have a life in this reality, but we're blinking on and off so many times. If I was to tell you, you wouldn't believe it. You'll figure this out when you're ready to hear it, and you'll know it when you're ready to understand it. And then you'll be ready to implement it in your life. And I guarantee you, and I promise you this, you will start detaching from any and everything that does not serve the Christ in you. If it does not serve you, it's no rhyme or reason to actually let it hurt you or have any control over your life or over what you're doing. So back to this one, expire to inspire. My reading is not good. Do y'all know that? I have a hard time. I'm dyslexic. I have a hard time seeing that mess. But aspire to inspire before you expire. And I'm going to say this about expiring. There ain't one of you listening to this that's going to live in this physical form any longer than you need. As soon as you accomplish or do what you need to do for your inner work, you transcend this reality and you become immortal. But that still doesn't mean that you don't expire. Every body that has ever been here has expired. Death is a part of reality that is not taught in the Christian world. They fear death. I don't fear death because I know I'm an eternal light body being inhabiting a physical form for a short time. God, if we think about how short this time is. I'm 62, people. It's all this shit went by so fast. I can laugh at it because I know I've seen the promised land. And I can guarantee you this, there is a truth that will give you peace, that will settle your mind down. For all these young people that are searching for truth and they get depressed and nobody has no answers for them, go within, into your heart, and ask God to reveal to you what you need to do about your situation and your problem. And you'll be given, someone will walk into your life and actually speak a word of God to you. And it'll quicken you down to your immortal soul, and you'll know that you're hearing from the Word of God. If you're depressed, lay in it. This too will pass. If you're contemplating getting better, you're already getting better. If you see yourself being happy the next day, and it doesn't seem like it's happening for you, close that day down. Go to sleep. And when you open your eyes, you'll be in a new world, a new time, a new place. And you can do anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to do. Anybody. Your mind has the ability to show you what you are in the future. I call it quantum jumping. And all these things I've been able to accomplish and do, like swimming, cycling, CrossFit, kiteboarding, skateboarding, BMX biking, all of those things. There's a buddy in each one of those genres kept on going. And my reality in this timeline, I stopped. I went as far as I thought I could go. But in reality of the multiverse, there's a buddy that never stopped skating, never stopped BMX, never stopped swimming. So I go over to that timeline in my deep meditation, in my deep sleep, twilight hours, and I intend that day to do it, like at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, best time to actually intend to have really conscious dreaming and out-of-body experiences. You just set the intention every day at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. If you forget it and don't do it then, hell, you still got time to do it at 4 or 5. But you can't wait till you go to bed to do it. You got to start with your intention early. It's not rocket science, people. You can quantum jump over to the person that is not you, but is you. That reality is not real, but this reality right here now is not real. Oh, I'm talking to somebody now. If you can hear what I'm saying, you thought you missed a dream. You thought you missed talent. You ain't missed nothing. You have not missed anything. I felt like that for years in the old timeline, in the old buddy, the buddy before the awakening. And once you learn to collapse time by going in and doing your inner work and going back to those situations where your mama slapped you or your grandma hit you or your daddy kicked you or a dog bit you, you got to see it from outside of yourself. You see it from your first person perspective, but when you go back in time, you see it from not only that point of view, but the point of view of the person that did it to you. You see his motive. You see his heart, his feeling. And you realize it didn't happen the way you thought it happened. It totally did not. And you can forgive it so wholly and so completely that it heals you in this now continuum of time, this moment. Your body can become free of cancer, free of sickness, free of disease. And you can become happy about the fact that there's nothing to be happy about in this world. Tough teaching I'm trying to show y'all, but I'm going to stop right there. I feel to just figure out a way later. I'll yeah, I need to have a setup where I can go more in detail and depth about some of this, and even, yeah. But I'm doing the best I can do, people. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for watching my channel. If it doesn't sound like I've explained anything, watch this about 3 or 4 times and pray on it. And Father and Mother God will show you what you need to know for you. Because I sure don't know anything to tell you for you. But I do know that God is real, and the key is love. Love yourself first, and then love everybody, because you can forgive them when you love them. But as long as you got animosity in your heart, it's actually doing you harm. That's the whole motive of, that's the whole message. All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.